Hey guys, so I hope you can hear me. I'm gonna try and roll this window up just a tiny little bit. I'm on my way to probation right now, and you know, at first, can you at least roll yours up a little bit? Can you at least roll yours up a little bit? Thank you. You're fucking kidding me. Anyways, so upon walking into the clinic, excuse my language at first because of that. Upon walking into the clinic, you know, I did talk to my counselor, and I was like, I guess they're doing an investigation on what happened. Ever since that day, I guess the supervisor above the supervisor talked to the two nurses. They told the two nurses something because they've been incredibly nice to me since then. I guess this is pretty much what happened is, you know, this is, I guess, how it is. So there's 3 people allowed to be backed tox at a time. Hi. And I just had to do a 30-second like blow in a machine. Like at this point, I had my blow in my machine, and then the next day I had another blow in the machine and a tox, a regular tox. So I had like 3 tests this week. But anyways, I guess I thought that you were only allowed to do 3 mouth toxes back there. I didn't know that that was going to affect my BAC. So when I wanted to go back and do it, because I wanted to come back out and I wanted to talk to Laura. I miss my counselor. Okay, I haven't seen my counselor in forever. She's like the first like stable thing in my life aside from my probation officer. And I think that actually like that is why I've been doing so good, is because I have a little stability in my life between my counselor and my probation officer. But anyways, I'll get into that later. But I talked to her. I guess they're doing an investigation on what happened. But you know what? I'm going to say this. The nurses, they've been nice to me since then. Am I still upset? Yeah, I am. I also found out that pros, remember when I was going to pros, you guys? I guess pros told the clinic and told probation I only went 1 day. There's videos of me being outside the building like for weeks. Like I went to, how long did I go to pros for? I'm not going to flash the camera on you. Don't worry. I'm not going to flash the camera on you, but so how, more than a day, right? More than a week, right? More than 2 weeks even. So they're the ones who dropped me off there. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then, so, but the reason I left pros, and you know, and I'm being honest, and I have been being honest, and is because when Brittany, the nurse, called me back, or the counselor, she said, you know, that half of the group doesn't like you, and they think you're a distraction, and that really hurt my feelings. It made me not want to go back to a place where everybody doesn't like me, so I figured I'll just try and find a single counselor. I have not been having a good time finding a counselor, and you know what, at this point, I'm on so much medication, I don't even think I need a counselor anymore. Anyways, like I'm happy right now. I'm actually happy right now. This is the happiest I've been in my life, despite what's going on. Along with that though, oh, I got my camera fixed, as you guys can see. It just wasn't working. I think I had something covering it. Hey, Kate. But anyways, so basically, yeah, so now it's like, we're gonna have a meeting. The security guard did tell me, and Laura did tell me, it wasn't all my fault. It wasn't, because like at the end of the day, no matter what, like no nurses should be swearing at the clients. No nurses should be screaming and swearing at the clients, especially when the security guard is right there. If I was doing anything wrong, he would have kicked me out. You know what I mean? And he didn't. So now something stinks back here. I always smell burning. Anyways, but what was I? Oh, it's the truck in front of me. But anyways, I'm about to go to probation now, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to explain that to her. Actually, I probably won't even have to explain. She probably already saw the video. And you know, it is what it is. I can't have a good day every day. You know what I mean? It's not possible. I can't have a good day every day. Every day cannot be a good day for me. That was the day before my court date. I was already stressed out. But you know what I did do, and nobody can tell me anything different? Because I kept my mouth shut the whole time because I knew if I didn't, I wouldn't get my dose that day. It's not, I didn't keep my mouth shut because it was the right thing to do. I didn't keep my mouth shut because I'm a good person. I kept my mouth shut because I wanted my dose. So nobody can tell me that I said anything wrong because I'm not stupid. I waited until my cup was gone. I waited the whole 30 minutes, took it like a champ, except not really because I cried my eyes out. But I took it, and then when I was done with my drink, that's when I said 6 words. That's it, 6 words. And I'm glad they did a security report on it. I'm very happy. It doesn't mean I'm in trouble. I'm not in any trouble right now. They're just doing an investigation, which I think they should, because the turnover rate for nurses is unbelievable here. We have new nurses coming in every month. I don't feel comfortable with these nurses if they're willing to talk to me like that because they have a bad assumption and they don't know what's going on, and they just literally, this nurse left her dosing station and to come around to yell at me, like when I was already standing next to the security guard. Like, obviously there was nothing going on. You know what? Yeah, I'm a loud person. Sometimes I watch my videos back even and I'm like, shit, I am loud. Exactly, this is what I'm saying. There's new nurses all the time, but you know what? I'm wrong all the time. What I did with that a long time ago was wrong. But you know what? Long time. I've been really good, not causing drama, not talking to nobody, doing good, passing my taxes, doing exactly what I need to do to get back with my son. And that's all that really matters. So at the end of the day, like when they do this investigation, I'm glad they're doing it because I want to be able to get an apology. Actually, you know what? I don't even want an apology because really, I don't know what type of day they were having. Maybe they were having a bad day. Maybe they were having a bad day and they just needed somebody to take it out on, and I was right there. You know, maybe I just happened to be at the wrong place at the wrong time and somebody was just having a day. And people are entitled to having a bad day, but I mean, it still doesn't, like, I was so upset from that I walked back into Pros, the place that I left. I did do it in a classy way, absolutely. The only thing that I said was after she said she would fuck my job, I'll come right through the window right now. The window is the only thing that separates us, mind you. I put my cup down, I said, and if you do, I would punch you in the mouth because I'm not gonna have some girl, some big ghetto bitch, twice my size, come after me through the fucking window. Like, that's not gonna, and I'm not gonna not do anything about it. Like, I can sit there and take a verbal abuse, but I'm not gonna sit there and take physical abuse. That's not right. So I called the police. I talked to the Albany police, the Northern police station, and the Southern police station, and they both said this has happened multiple times at this clinic. We'll walk you in and out if you feel nervous. Why would the cops waste their time offering to walk me in and out if this wasn't a common occurrence? You know, so it's like I just hope I don't get kicked off for none of that. But if I do, then that's God's, you know, that's what God wants. So all I gotta do now, I'm just gonna go see Andrea. I miss her. I feel like I haven't seen her in a while, and I gotta tell her the whole story. I'm sure she's gonna want to know the whole story, but I'm sure she might have already seen it on here. No, where I get of like craziness. I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. I want to be able to. That's my thing. And this is how it started. I just want to be able to go in, do my test, take my methadone, and leave and be gone with my life. I don't want to make friends. I definitely don't want to make friends. Not there, like, because that's how trouble starts. I don't want to make friends. I don't want to spend extra time in there. I just want to be able to, you know, see my counselor, see who I need to see, do my tests, whatever, you know, and obviously something's working, okay? Even though I'm having a little bit of trouble, something's working. Because I haven't done drugs in a long time. Something is working. So, I mean, as much as I might not have a good day here and there, I might not have a good day here. I might not have a good day there. Nobody is gonna have, you know, I'm on probation for a long time, and I can't say that every single one of those days I'm gonna have a good day. Like, I can't say that. That's not possible. But that's exactly, if I'm gonna follow the rules, they need to follow the rules. I walked in the back hall and I sat there holding my backpack. I had the one nurse yelling in this ear and the other nurse yelling in this ear. The first thing I said, which was the only thing I said until the very end, was, can you guys, and I literally verbatim, word for word, God strike me dead if I'm lying, I said, can you guys please yell at me like one at a time, because I can't hear what either of you are saying, because I have bad hearing. So, and then that just pissed them off even more, and they were like, get the hell out of here then, we're not even gonna get your test. And I was like, and then I walked out and I looked at Laura and I was like, well, I guess they're not gonna test me today. Like, I don't know, like, what's going on. So even my counselor had to bring me back there, and when she was doing the test for me, the nurse was yelling at me right over her damn shoulder. Like, it's like, are you kidding me? But that's all on camera, so they'll all see that. That's on, I mean, there's no audio, but you can see when someone's mouth is shut. You'll be able to see my mouth is shut. I have a little mouth, so when it opens, you can tell it's open. When it's closed, it looks like there's nothing here. So they'll know. But anyways, I'll talk to you guys after probation. I hope she's not mad at me for this, because, you know, other than that, things have been great. I mean, things have been going very good. Pros not everything works, okay? Not everything works that they want me to do. Like, maybe what happened at pros, maybe I'm too soft. Maybe I'm too soft sometimes. Oh, it's not going to affect my sobriety, not at all. But what I'm saying is, like, maybe when a counselor tells me half the group hates you and you're a distraction, maybe I need to get tougher skin. But that type of stuff hurts. It makes you not want to go back. Imagine, like, going and hanging out with a group of friends and, like, one friend pulls you aside and says, you know, half these people hate you, right? Would you ever want to hang out with them again? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. You would not. You would not. And I went in and I talked to Patty. I talked to the supervisor about it. I don't know who said I went one day, because that wasn't, maybe I went to one particular group one day, but that's not what I did at all. I had groups. I went it was 2 groups every morning for a couple weeks. And that's, I mean, and I would get dropped off there right after the fucking class. It's just like, oh my God, why do they think I'm leaving? Why do you guys think I'm up so damn early all the time? Like, it's because I do things like that. But, you know, I don't know. It's just, you know, not everybody always has a good day. So hopefully my probation officer can understand that. And I mean, I think that obviously it was very clear that I was way more affected than those nurses were, because it was very easy for them to yell and swear and scream at me. And I tried so hard not to, like, I'm a pretty tough person, but, like, there's certain things, like, you just can't take, like, and I don't know if it was because I was keeping my mouth shut so hard, it was just, like, the tears were coming out. I think it was more or less, like, I just didn't really know what was going on, like, because, like, if I was doing, why are the nurses acting like security guards? Why are they not up dosing and doing their, what is going on? Like, why am I being yelled at? I literally just walked through the door, like, whatever. I'll let you guys know what she has to say about it, because this time it really wasn't my fault. And, I mean, you know, she's got to know that sometimes I can't always be the root of the problem, you know? It doesn't work that way. You know, it's a methadone clinic. Like, there's a lot of room for stuff to go wrong. So hopefully, I mean, I have not been reprimanded at all right now. I have a meeting with them, but other than that, right now it's like at a standstill. They're still investigating, because usually it'd be open and shut if I did something wrong. Open and shut, like, but they ain't gonna see me doing nothing wrong. It's sad and very unprofessional while you're trying to better your life and stay off drugs for them to do anything to negatively impact that. You are absolutely right. Are you going to go live later? Yes, I am. Above all, absolutely. It's just, it's sad, man. It's sad. And like, it's like the more I thought about it, the more I thought, you know, sometimes I walk in and I'm pissed off because I'm having a bad day. So maybe that nurse was having a bad day. I don't know. Maybe maybe they got in trouble. I don't know. I'm just trying to be sympathetic on both sides, even though I've never actually had somebody be able to break me down that fucking hard and that quick before. But cops, so be careful. But it's so crazy. And I honestly, like, when I walk up to the window now, I had to walk up to the window and see one of those nurses the other day, actually, and I was shaking so bad, like so bad. Like, that's some like PTSD shit. I actually called my doctor and I talked about it. I called my mom. I cried till 5 o'clock. Like, that's not me. It hurt because it's like, I gotta see these people every day until they get fired. I mean, which I'm sure they will. Everybody gets fired. They will. I give them like 2 weeks and they'll be fired. We have such a good the turnover rate for nurses is unbelievable. I don't even know where the hell they're finding them from. I think they're like jail nurses. I don't fucking know. I really don't. That's what I've been in jail. I know what a jail nurse is, and that's what they give me the vibe of. Anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm on my way to probation, and I have to like kill an hour unless she wants to see me early. Usually she doesn't. But yeah, me and her are actually getting along really good though. But I'll make a whole nother live stream about that.